Jon Jones had a close split decision win over Thiago Santos and finds himself in a spot where he's beat so many contenders that he's running out of challenges in the division. He's beat Cormier, Santos, and Smith, and the only guy at the top who has a decent case to challenge Jones is Dominic Reyes. Even though his last fight was a close and controversial split decision over Volkan, Dominic still got the W and is undefeated at 11-0. Jones taking another fight with DC at heavyweight would be intriguing, but DC is taking on Stipe, and the winner of that should be taking on Ngannou, who has earned another crack at the belt. In Luke Rockhold's debut at 205, he was KO'd by Jan Blachowicz. Afterwards, Dana White floated the idea that Rockhold should retire, which may not be a bad idea because Rockhold does not want to fight just for the sake of fighting, but wants to contend for a title. However, he's nowhere near that at the moment, and his last 3 losses have been vicious KOs. Rockhold's in a fortunate spot where he's earning a decent living being a model, and continuing MMA will only get in the way of that if he gets his face rearranged, and he did sustain a broken jaw courtesy of Jan in his last fight. Gilbert Melendez is another fighter on the fence about retiring, and maybe he should call it quits after 5 straight losses. He hasn't won since 2013. He's had a great career, a 2-time title challenger in the UFC, and a dominant Strikeforce champion, but he can no longer compete at that same level. His opponent Arnold Allen, however, looked tremendous in the fight and should be getting a ranked opponent in his next bout. Amanda Nunes has been on an incredible tear with 9 straight wins, which have included unbelievable KOs over Holly Holm, Chris Cyborg, and Ronda Rousey. Amanda is also running out of challengers, but if Cyborg can get past Felicia Spencer, a rematch between Nunes and Cyborg would still be a compelling matchup to watch again. Michael Chiesa's looked great at 170 with wins over Carlos Condit and Diego Sanchez. Having Chiesa take on someone hovering around the top 20 in the rankings like a Matt Brown or an Alex Oliveira could be a good option for him, unless somebody in the top 15 is willing to give Chiesa a chance to break into the rankings. Jorge Masvidal has had 2 spectacular KOs in a row, sleeping Till and then Askren in record-breaking fashion. If Colby Covington loses to Robbie Lawler, Masvidal should get the next title shot, but if Colby wins, Colby should get the next title shot because that'd be 7 wins in a row, and he was the interim champion and told he was getting the next title shot already. Masvidal has looked tremendous, but he's only on a 2-fight win streak, and before that he lost 2 fights, so he's only 2-2 in his last 4 bouts. Comment with who you want to see matched up after UFC 239 in the comment section below.